So here's how to make a 5-volt power supply. What you need is a old phone charger that's output is between 5 to 24 volts, a 7805 voltage regulator, a 10 microfarad capacitor, and a couple of wires. Here's how the regulator works. You have 3 pins. The left pin is supposed to go to the input, the middle one goes to the ground, and the right one goes to the output when you lay it flat. So the left one, you can have a voltage between 5 and 24 volts, and at the right point you're going to get an output of 5 volts. If you're using anything above 9 volts, your voltage regulator is going to be cutting the voltage down, so it's going to get quite hot. So make sure you don't touch it. Since the left side is the input, you're going to have to connect the output of the phone charger to this. The voltage regulation produces a slightly sawtooth output, so we're going to connect a capacitor of 10 microfarad across the output. The longer pin of the capacitor is generally the positive end, so the longer pin is going to be connected to the right side of the regulator. Use 2 pieces of sticky tape to hold them in place while you do the soldering. While you solder, make sure not to touch the regulator because it's going to get really hot, and it will stay hot up to 5 minutes after soldering it. The DC adapter should have 2 wires. The lighter one is generally the positive one, but you should check it with a multimeter just to be sure. We're going to solder the lighter wire to the left pin of the voltage regulator and the darker one to the center. Spread the tips of the regulator for easier soldering. Tie 2 wires across the capacitor, which will be your output. Solder these in place. Once again, don't touch the regulator right after soldering because it will stay hot for a while. After soldering, fold the capacitor upwards to make it more compact. Using insulation tape, wrap all the exposed connections. When you're done, you should have something that looks like this, and if you measure the voltage output, you should get between 4.9 to 5.1 volts. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.